Yo, yo, yo. Back
What's
again on the
up?
podcast.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, say welcome to the Joystick Jungle podcast. I'm your host, Jason Johnson, with co-host Brian Clements. And today we are going to be talking to you about one of my two, very, best favorite video games I've ever played.
Yes.
And that's going to be Hunter Call the Wild. We have a little bit of it playing in the background, and Rocket League.
Yes. Absolutely. I'm going to be playing around on this for a second. Just,
Yeah, no problem.
I want to make sure our TikTok stream is
Yeah.
fully.
So my main focus today was just to kind of educate the audience. I feel that I have and collected. I don't feel is fully versed in the game. I might be wrong,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
that being, I haven't really explained them a whole bunch. And the people I've talked to and the people I play with, not everybody's interested in both of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, for sure. I mean, and honestly, I would say that probably the majority of people that that watch and kind
Yeah.
of pay attention to what we're doing, I would say a lot of them probably don't even know what Call of the Wild is, right?
Yeah, or Rocket League.
Or Rocket. I mean, I think Rocket League has been around for such a long time. I think
Yeah.
that there's a understanding in the gaming community what Rocket League is, but even like, I mean, I've played video games like my whole life, right?
Yeah.
And until you, I think, started playing Call of the Wild, I had no idea really what Call of the Wild was all about. So, yeah, and I'm excited to talk about this. I mean, because
Okay.
Rocket League is not as much. I mean, I don't play it as much. I'm
Yeah.
not.
You're a big rocket racer.
I'm a big on the rocket racing, but Rocket League, I can't figure out. Now, I will say, in this, I don't know if you have this in here anywhere, but right now there's an update in Fortnite where they actually put some of the Rocket League cars in there, and you can do all of the movements, the Rocket League movements. So you can jump up and
so
flip,
cool.
and it does like massive damage. Like if you hit someone with it, it completely destroys them. But you're also very limited on your health on the car. But it's really fun.
So that kind of like makes me want to come back to Fortnite because that is like
it was.
I live for Rocket League and
Yeah.
Hunter. Those are like my two favorite games. I play them all the time.
Yeah.
Only other game I think I play besides those is Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And Roblox.
Yeah.
So those are my two main games.
Well, I saw typical gamer playing it, and he was showing like the Rocket League cars and stuff, and I'm like, okay, this is cool. So the next time we played it, there's only like 3 spots where they might spawn, and there's actually a Rocket League ball there too.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, it was a blast, and of course your sister and I were playing, and she got into like a regular car, and I was then in the Rocket League car, and she's driving, and I'm like, I don't know, 1,000 feet up in the air, flying around doing flips and stuff. So it was a blast. But yeah, no, it's fun. So cool. Like let's dig in. So of course you said, I know you said that we got Call of the Wild playing here on the background. So let's dig into it. What's up with Hunter Call of the Wild?
I think my first point I'm starting with, kind of favorite thing about it is how realistic it is.
Okay.
The environment, the way the terrain is, it's all just so immersive. You feel like you're there. The one we have playing currently is on, I think, Medved Taiga.
Okay.
And I'm not sure specifically where that is in the world, but it's
just Russia, I believe.
Russia,
I believe, is where Medved's at.
Probably. But it's then snowy forest and frozen lakes, and it's just so beautiful. You can kind of sit there, and with the new snow map we got, a ski ridge, you can like see snow on the animals.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they don't put them in your lodge that way. It melts off when it's accidental.
Yeah.
It looks really cool.
It is really cool.
Sit there, like you shoot an animal and it goes down, it gets like piled up and covered in snow. It's just so realistic.
Oh yeah,
it's just really cool that way.
It is. It honestly, yeah. With the new map, it has become even more realistic. Like where you're walking, how the snow actually mounds up away from. If you're crawling, it actually creates that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, so Medved's Siberia. I looked it up. It's based in out of Siberia.
Nice. So another cool, just kind of add on to the whole realism is player and world interactions. Like, if you're running or walking, the animals can hear you, can spook them, step on a twig, they'll spook. If the wind's blowing in their direction and they smell you, they'll spook.
Yeah.
It's just kind of real hunting to a point.
Yeah.
As real as it can get without, actually going out there.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, it's super, super realistic. And it's fun because it becomes more of a strategic game than just a hunting game. Yeah. Like you have to, I mean,
you can't just run and gun,
you can, but you're not going to get anything good. No, like you're going to get basic stuff because, and the other thing too is like, so he's showing a 10 fabled right now, right? With the 10 fabled, anything that's a higher level, they spook easier. They're more alert.
They have more intelligence. Yeah. That's what I like about the AI.
Yeah.
The higher, what's it? Difficulty.
Yeah.
The animal, the higher difficulty.
Oh, 100%.
They're smarter. They spook easier.
Yeah.
They're harder to get a shot on.
Oh, absolutely. and they're super, like, you don't see them that often.
You don't. They try to hide, and you got to get lucky and really like go searching.
Yeah. Well, or
sometimes you stumble
or learn their spots. I mean, that's the nice thing because like you've got your need zones, you've got like drinking zones, eating zones, resting zones. And if you learn those spots, it gives you a better chance. It doesn't mean that you're going to get one every. I mean, how many times have we gone to my wild yak spot and then not been there when they're supposed to
nothing be there?
Like, come on.
That happened the other night. Remember I went to the anime con. I got home next day or so. I was playing with my friend on Hunter because he has Hunter. And we were playing and we hopped on Mississippi. And I'm like, okay, well, I know there's a little spot down here. There's always like a little small crocodile.
Yeah.
And or alligator. And I get over there and there's a piebald. So I was like, nice. That's a lucky respawn.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I ended up shooting it like 3 times and that wasn't great.
I would say that the most common respawn place where we can always guarantee there's going to be good level animals is Emerald Coast for the crocs.
You always run up and down the coast.
Down the coast and you're croc hunting for like days and honestly bringing on.
We just think about it. Australia is such a diverse place.
Yeah.
Being able to hunt there, like I bet that's a lot of people's dream. Saltwater crocodiles. No, you're fine. Let's say saltwater crocodiles, kangaroos. I need to work on. I'm gonna get a kangaroo.
Bang tang.
Bang thing. Yes. Big cattle.
They're everywhere.
Foxes, goats.
Yeah. What's the one that we've yet to? I've gotten one of them.
Hog deer.
No. Oh, not mudjack. Is it? No. What's the?
Oh, the red mudjack.
Is that?
That's on.
That's not
Sutrapatan.
Yeah. No. That's one that you.
Yeah. I don't. That's one I haven't even seen.
Yeah, I've gotten one of. The hog deer. I've gotten a couple of those, but those are pretty hard.
Tried to get a double up on. Yeah. And I just like messed mine up. I was like, no.
Yeah, those ones are pretty hard to get, but
I think that's another cool, aspect of the game.
Yeah.
The rating system.
Oh, absolutely.
It takes, the weight of the animal and, fur type and everything else, and it just kind of puts that together and it gives you a rating.
Yeah.
Most of them being 1 to 5, a couple being 1 to 9.
Yeah.
But I think like 1 to 5 is silver. If it's a 1 to 9 animal, 1 to 5 is silver, then potentially if it's like a big, heavy weighing 5, that'd be gold. And that's like 1 to I think 8.
Yeah.
And then 9 being diamond, which is so cool.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Well, and the other thing that makes it, again, I would say this actually makes it not as realistic because like if I have this massive trophy elk that I shoot and I don't get the cleanest shot on it, it's still a massive trophy.
Yeah,
elk.
It's still a massive trophy elk.
On
that happens
game,
a lot in my my lodge.
You have to shoot it pretty perfect to not decrease your score of your animal. But
I feel that's realistic in its own way.
Yeah,
because if you butcher an animal, it's not going to be worth as much.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So
makes you take humane shots.
Yeah. Most of the time we try to. Sometimes you're just like, oh, I just got to get this. I'm going for cash.
Yeah.
I need to read
cash. It's kind of like how it relates to like real hunting. It's actually like, okay, I might not sell it, but I'll eat it, put it in the freezer.
Oh, absolutely.
Won't go to waste.
Yeah. So talk about, I mean, you can see like his screen's kind of lighting up, right? But talk about the like tracking mechanics of the game. Like what is, I mean, I know it, right? But explain to the audience, like what kind of, how do you track an animal, and then once you've already hit the animal, like how do you track it? How do you do that? I know that I don't want to call them cheat codes to it, but there's things that you can buy in the game that allow you to track. So kind of
make it a lot easier.
Yeah. So talk about the tracking mechanics and mechanisms that are inside of Call of the Wild.
So starting off, the first two maps being Leighton Lakes and then Hirschfelden Reserve. You start off and I think there's three main ways to track an animal.
Yeah.
And that's by either a need zone, which is a drinking zone where they need to get water, a feed zone where they need to get food, or a rest zone where they take a nap.
Yeah.
And you find those and it gives you a number on it, and that's how many animals are there, and it gives you the type of animal that lives or sleeps or eats there or whatever. So that's the main thing. That's where you can go back and you'll find animals. It gives you a time. You go there at that certain time, the animals should be there.
Yeah.
But tracking, like generally just like actually tracking an animal, there's footprints.
Yeah.
As you progress, there's going to be disturbed vegetation, which gives the fur type of the animal.
Yeah.
And then there's feces.
Yeah.
So the feces just kind of lets you know how long ago the animal was there.
Yeah.
The footprints, lead you in the direction of it. And then disturbed vegetation, gives you the fur type and whatever color the animal is.
Well, you also have the audio from them too. I mean, noise tracking.
They give a vocal mating call, so you can track them through that, and it gives you however far away they are.
Yeah.
And then they also give off a warning call, so to let you know however far away they are and that they sensed you.
Yeah. And then you get fleeing when you know that you didn't pay enough attention and
they spooked and they ran away, and it lets you know that they're gone.
Yeah. So once you've hit an animal, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you just started the game, right? You get your first animal. It's a horrible shot. Now you have to track it. What are you doing?
So the first things first, when you get to the very first, where you shot the animal, it gives a blood trail. And the first one you look at tells you where you hit the animal. And it gives like a size rating. I think the smallest one is like a really small spot. It says very low.
Yeah.
And then as you progress, it gives the animal's health. But it starts off, it says very low. And then you track that. Or it's a big splat.
Yeah.
And it says vital organ hit. Or it's a smaller medium splat and it says non-vital organ hit.
Yeah.
And depending on that, me being a little bit more seasoned of a player, you can go off of that and tell how far away the animal is going to run.
Yeah.
But, starting off, if it's very low, you're going to probably have to track it all the way across it's not going down.
The whole map.
It's not going down.
When at some point, the animals can I don't want to say they heal themselves, but they stop bleeding out.
Yeah. After a while, it's like, okay, it's injured, but it's not going to die.
Yeah. Yeah. And that is like the most frustrating when you've tracked it for like 7 miles and you're like, oh, now it says tracking prey.
Yeah.
And that gets into codes. Yeah. That's one of those.
You're able to buy, in-game DLCs being hunting dogs.
Yeah.
And I would say the most useful one for beginners would be the Bloodhound. It allows you to not have to track blood on foot. Your dog does it for you.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about it is that once, let's say you get a bad shot on an animal and it, starts bleeding, eventually it stops bleeding. And it says tracking prey, and then the Bloodhound allows you to track that animal that you were, tracking the blood trail of, because it's not dead.
Yeah.
And then, I'm just talking about the other dogs too.
Yeah.
There's the Labrador Retriever. You can get level 1 animals with that. So that's turkeys, ducks, rabbits. Wish we had squirrels. But
I'm actually surprised they don't have squirrels.
They used to have squirrels, but I don't think they were like the birds, the random birds on the map. They weren't really I think huntable.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They should add them back. Oh my goodness.
I think it'd be cool
I would love for Avalanche to do that.
To do some squirrel hunting.
I think the only difficulty is that they have to add the climbing mechanics.
Yeah. I mean, but they don't actually have I mean, realistically, you wouldn't have to make them climb. They could be like the
rabbits.
Yeah, that or the raccoons. You know,
raccoons.
Because squirrels aren't always in the tree, right?
Funny thing, raccoons used to be level 1 animal.
Oh yeah, they're a 2.
Yeah, they're a class 2 animal now.
Oh, nice. They're fun. Those are always fun. Assault season. I love to go on assault season and hunt those. But yeah, those are fun.
The third dog,
which is the best,
being the German short-haired pointer.
Mm-hmm.
Now, once you max out your dog's, perspective ability for the retriever to be retrieving, bloodhound to be tracking blood, pointer to be pointing for animals.
Yeah.
It's 1 to level 15. Once you max it out to level 15, if you have the other DLCs of the animals, you can add a secondary job to it.
Yeah.
So I have a bloodhound. I've maxed it out, and the secondary job I've given it is pointer.
Yeah.
So I can also point with that same dog instead of having to switch my dog.
Yeah.
So I think that's another cool, ability of it, being able to teach an old dog new tricks.
Yeah. Yep. You can teach an old dog new tricks for sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, and I started with the pointer, right?
Yeah.
But I will say that honestly, if you're starting out and you're getting a dog, the bloodhound by far is.
I feel like it's the best starter dog.
The best starter dog. It will save you so much time and frustration. Yeah, it's crazy because
I think that's another cool thing. I've kind of seen, my growth and your growth, us taking different paths in that.
Yeah.
I took the bloodhound, you did the short hair pointer, and it's aspects where I'm like, dang, I wish I could do that. And then Zach's like, dang, I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
It's just
for sure.
You have to weigh your options.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, and that's the other beautiful thing about Hunter is like we've taken completely different approaches. Like I don't hunt a lot of the small game. I love the big game hunting. I love the long-term stalking and this and that for me is fun. And that's like every time there's a new map. I mean, as soon as the new map comes out, I go out and I try to explore the whole thing and unlock the whole map. And then I find the big game zones and I try to hunt those where you are more you enjoy the small game hunting substantially.
I just kind of roam and see what I find.
Yeah.
Don't really look for anything specific. I try to find some of my outposts just so I don't have to walk everywhere.
Yeah.
Or I can kind of go all over the map, but I don't exactly explore everything.
Yeah.
I just kind of go to a spot, go this way or go that way. And just kind of walk around, running into new things.
I always start exploring the maps because I'm tracking an animal that I didn't actually get. Like, and it's one of those like, and when we play, and I know this is one of the sections, but when we play together, it always feels like we have some type of bug because I'll be like, that was a perfect shot. And it's like, didn't even hit it. I'm like,
I remember like once I was watching you like took a shot and it was perfect. It was perfectly lined up. And then you look back at it and it like glitched and you hit the antler. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, I know. I remember that one.
It was like a heart. It was like an axis deer. It was like a heart shot.
Perfect.
And then it just runs away. And we're like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Ended up catching up to it and it hit the antler.
Yeah. We're like, how?
Like 2 feet off from the antlers.
Yeah. But I mean, it's fun and they make it better all the time. Like
it's always getting updates.
Yeah, and it's fun. And then the other thing about it, it's like with the DLCs or downloadable content, right? You don't have to pay any money once you have the game. You don't have to pay any money to play the game. Like you can play fully the game. Now there's a lot of other benefits, like when you do start buying some of the DLCs, downloading. But
it gives you, starting guns. There's guns that aren't DLC. You just have to kind of level up your shooting score and or player score.
Yeah.
Because your level, I'm not sure the max level. I think it might be 50.
Yeah.
But you level your player up to 50 and then you have availability to all of the weapons.
Yeah.
And then each gun has its own score. You can get that up by, harvesting animals with it.
Mm-hmm.
So every time you level up your score, it goes up however many points. Most of the time it's in between, I think, 25 and 100.
Yeah.
But just give an example. I think it's like the 7mm. That's like 28,000 score.
Uh-huh.
And the starting gun is the 243 Ranger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is it a 243?
Yeah.
Okay, 243 Ranger. And that, okay, each animal has a class. I feel like I've explained this before, but it's 1 to 9.
Mm-hmm.
So or class 10. Yeah, or 10, depending on the animal. Depending on the animal.
You get a great one.
Yes. Oh, there it is. 10 fabled. Spider rat.
Yes.
Railroads. Okay. Yeah, starting 1 to 9, and 1 being, rabbits and ducks and stuff.
Yeah.
2, raccoons, foxes, the sort. 3, that'd be small deer animals.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
are feral pigs? Are the pigs?
Oh, feral pigs are I think 5.
Are they?
Yeah. 4, it'd be slightly larger medium deer.
Mm-hmm.
5, large boars, large deer, big horn sheep.
Mm-hmm. I'm
6,
trying to ibex. I think or ibex.
Yeah,
5
probably 5 or 4.
Yeah.
There's just in general area.
Yeah.
6. That's kind of no. There's like I don't really hunt a lot of level 6 animals.
Yeah.
I think that would be like red deer,
mm-hmm.
the really like large deer.
Yeah.
Then after that,
I think the kangaroos are a 6. If I remember right.
Possibly,
I think they are. But
yeah. But kangaroos, larger animals. Then after that, it gets like the big stuff. So that's elk. Mm-hmm. Those are class 7. Class 8 would be bears.
Mm-hmm.
I think bears are 7 as well.
Depends on the
class. Bear. Yeah, depends on the bear.
I know the grizzlies are not. They're 8, I believe.
Okay, yeah. Moose, that would be a level 8. Get into those really, really big animals.
Yeah.
And then 9 being buffalo, bison, lions,
tigers,
bears, bears, all of the really, really, really big, carnivores and herbivores. So through that, each gun has its own rating. I mean, you're not going to take a 22 and try to shoot a moose. It's not going to end well.
Yeah.
So instead, there 22 would be like a level 1 animal. For a moose, that would be something 338. That's what I like to go to. There's a DLC for the one I use. It's the Sarugi 338.
Yeah.
But I use that for it's classes 7 through 9.
Okay.
So you can shoot from elk all the way up to lions.
Yeah.
It has that stopping power.
Yeah.
So each gun has its own rating, and however many classes it goes up is the animals you can shoot.
Okay.
If you don't shoot an animal with the recommended class, you'll have adverse reactions.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to take a 338 and shoot a mouse.
You could. There wouldn't be anything left.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's fun because again, as you build,
I feel like it kind of teaches you in a way.
Yeah, and as you build your loadouts, right, you get to experience different things. Like, he was just hunting with a bow, and it's fun because it doesn't get stagnant. You can change it up. I mean, I don't want to know how many variations of the game you could actually play if you changed all of your. Because there's so many different scopes, there's different ammo types on each weapon. There's still different ammo types that you can hunt with.
You can change your reticles.
Yeah.
So, you don't have to have, a mill dot or crosshairs. You can have just one dot in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
There's just red dots. Basically anything.
Yeah.
There's so many different possibilities, Pick your poison.
Yeah. So it's fun because again, it just doesn't ever get stagnant. It doesn't
get old.
Yeah. I mean, I would say there's times where it's like with the new map, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to unlock the whole new map, it got a little old trying to unlock the whole new map.
I'm not very big on mountains.
Yeah.
Mountainous areas, you have to climb hills.
Yeah.
Hirschfelden, I kind of get away with it just because you can get on top of a mountain and see everything.
Yeah.
It's forest, but there's a lot of valleys and open plains.
Uh-huh.
So I enjoyed that. I think Hirschfelden might be my new favorite map.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We have to get on there sometime soon.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't played Hirschfelden in forever. I typically am Emerald Coast or
getting money or you're after a certain animal. Probably, I think the new map.
I mean, with the new map, I'm on there a lot just because I've explored the whole thing, but I still haven't gotten every new species.
Yeah.
And the new species on the new map, right? They look so different. They look so much better.
So cool.
They are.
Like wood ducks. I think that's the most beautiful duck there ever was.
Yeah.
A wood duck. Like I have one of those that I haven't put in my lodge just yet, but I have it in my taxidermied animals.
Yeah, okay.
put it that way, but it's really pretty.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then just the variation of everything. I think there's black bears, white tail, bison.
Yeah.
What wood bison? I didn't even know that was the thing until the game. I was like, oh, okay. And I looked it up and it was like it's a subspecies of bison that live in the woods. I'm like, oh, it makes sense.
Yeah.
There's woodland caribou.
Well, and the other thing too is, and like he's showing this, but so you have your fur type, right?
Mhm.
And there are how many different types of fur type are on the game? Not necessarily just with this one, but like you talked about, you got a piebald, alligator. What are the different fur types, and what do those like mean for the game?
I feel like the main, couple that kind of transcend all animals would be melanistic and albino. Granted, there's a couple exceptions with like the mule deer being like a leucistic or dilute.
Yeah,
there's a little something different. Leucistic's a little transcendent too.
Yeah,
but the main thing is, I guess, genes. This is where the genes come in.
Yeah,
this takes me way back to like pill bugs, but
yeah,
the genetics of their coloration and pigment.
Yeah. So what's a melanistic? What
melanistic would be in excess of melanin or dark pigment.
Okay.
So I don't know if you've ever seen like a melanistic alligator, but they're like all black.
I don't know if I've seen a melanistic alligator. I feel like I would have a taxidermy one of those if I had gotten one of those. But I mean, I've gotten some melanistic other things, which are, I mean, it's just really cool because on the game, if it's melanistic, it's all black. Like it's really
or depending on the animal, it might be like dark brown.
Yeah.
But it's just really cool because it gives the genetic variation. They're way rare.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 in 100 animals.
Yeah.
1 in 520 animals. It's just, you don't see many of them.
Absolutely.
So I feel that adds another, kind of trophy prize, aspect to the game.
Yeah.
Because you can sit there and be like, oh wow, this is like so rare. I'm so happy I got it.
Yeah.
Most of the time really you see them, they're like not like really big animals. Like it's not an animal you usually shoot, but it has a cool fur type that you don't ever see.
Absolutely.
And then there's, what we call super rares, which are big animals that have the exclusive fur type.
Yeah.
I really want one of those.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be like, get back to the rating system. It goes bronze, silver, gold, diamond. Same as Rocket League before we get to that.
Yeah.
But,
and then great one.
Yes, and then great one, 10 fabled. So diamond is 9.
Yeah.
5 depending on the animal. So if it's a smaller animal, it'll be I think rabbits and ducks, their diamond threshold level is level 3. And they're mostly in between level 1 and level 2.
Yeah.
And then as you get bigger, 3 to level 3 animals to level 5 animals. Is it? I think so.
Yeah.
Level 5 animals. Their diamond threshold is level 5.
Yeah.
And they're in between 1 and 4 most of the time.
Yeah.
And then from there, 6 to 9, their threshold is 9 legendary.
Yeah.
And with that, depending on the species of animal, there's something called a great one, which is, fabled. It's a myth.
Yeah.
And if you see this animal, it is very important that you harvest it.
Yes, 100%.
For this one specifically, it's the great one moose with the spider rack antler type. So it's, everywhere. Really big moose.
Yeah.
You can see, I think, the weight up there, 682 kilograms.
A lot. That's way over 1,000 pounds. So I wonder, on the great ones, do you know if you mess up the shot, like let's say you take a bad shot, does it bring it down from great one, or will it always be great one?
I think it's still great one.
Yeah.
Because it's a 10 fabled.
Yeah.
But I just don't think. Actually, I don't know. I'm not sure. That's a good question.
I don't know if I've ever seen anyone take a bad shot or get a great one with the
15,000 pounds.
Yeah. 1,500 pounds.
Oh yeah, 1,500 pounds.
Yeah. No, I mean, or someone take it with the wrong type of ammo. Like, I don't think I've ever seen that, but I just wonder if it would
I was
still
watching Rooster and he had just did that, but I was looking at it. I think it still said great
one. Yeah. Yeah,
it's cool.
It is really cool. So,
and I think one more aspect I would like to get into is just the difference in playstyle. Like I said, you can kind of do anything. I want to talk about, me and you.
Yeah.
Like I said, I like smaller game. You like bigger game. We have different loadouts completely.
Yeah.
I keep a minimum of maybe 3 guns max.
Yeah.
You said you had 6 or 7 at one point. I was like, I don't know how you do it.
Yeah. Well, I have my, of course, my loadout and I have 5 loadouts built.
Oh, right? Yeah.
And so one of my loadout is my exploring loadout.
Yeah.
And that loadout has every version of what I might need firearm wise.
It's funny that you say that because my main loadout is an exploring loadout because that's kind of my play style. Yeah. So I have all classes of guns. I just got Mississippi, and with that comes the 22 Hornets. So I can shoot class 1 and 2 animals.
Yeah.
I don't have to have a specific gun because at first I had the 22. And that's only class 1 animals.
Yeah.
And then class 2 to I think 6 is the Ranger.
If
I switched it, I do 1 to 2 with my 22 Hornet. And then I have the Maradi lever action.
Yeah.
Which it's a Red Dead gun.
Oh, okay.
It's like a
old Western
homage to them.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So with that, it shoots level class 3 animals to class 8 animals.
Okay.
And then from there, I can put on one of my bigger guns. I usually pick the 7 mag because it's has enough stopping power to shoot, class 7, 8, and 9 animals.
Yeah.
But it can shoot from 4 to 9.
Oh, okay.
So let's say I see a deer and I don't want it to go anywhere.
Yeah.
I won't have to mess up its trophy score, and I can still, drop it on the spot.
Oh, absolutely.
So I kind of keep 3 guns to a minimum. That's how I like to play.
Yeah.
You said you have a couple different loadouts. You have yours that covers everything. Then you have yours when you're specifically, hunting animals. I'll let you go more into that.
Yeah. I mean, I've got my, of course, my exploration loadout, which has kind of everything I'm going to need for my exploration side of things. And then I have my loadout if I'm going like specifically after big game. And I would say I have I wouldn't say, I don't want to say, I guess it's 4 different size of animals, but the different maps. Like there's certain on Sudra Patan that I'm taking a very specific loadout because I might be dealing with tigers at one point, or a snow leopard,
or water buffalo,
or wild yak. I mean, there's so many different variants there.
And I think that might be the map that has the most hostile creatures.
Oh, absolutely.
Tigers hunt you. Yaks try to run you over.
Yeah.
Buffaloes try to run you over. That's 3 off the bat.
And that's a guarantee. And then, let's see what else. Yeah, you've got the tiger. There's no wolves on Sudra.
There's not. The wolves, I would say, be the second most aggressive group.
Outside of the tigers, the wolves are the hardest group to defend yourself because there's always so many of them.
I was just hunting some of those on a ski ridge, and I sat there and I called them in and I got up and I was like, well, are they even coming? And I see one come through the brush. I'm like, oh shucks, here we go. So I get my lever action out.
Yeah.
3 to 8, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna be good. And then I just got overtaken. I was like, take one more bite, slash anything, it's over for me.
Yeah.
So at that point, I just start blasting.
Yeah. At that point, it's just preservation. Like I'm not going for
accuracy and numbers.
100%. But that's the thing. Like when you see a pack of wolves coming at you, you have to go, okay, which one's the highest level? Because that's the one I'm going to take the first shot at.
I'm going to take the good shot on, and the rest of them, I'm just going to protect myself.
Yeah. And you never know when you take the shot. Like it's 50% of the time they're all going to go aggressive, and 50% of the time they're all going to flee. And so it's just like
in that 50%, you might only be able to take 3 shots, and then they're all running away at that point.
Oh, absolutely.
Or you might, empty 2 clips. You never know.
or you get them into the great glitch where they just stand there.
Glitch. Oh, I love the great glitch. They just sit there and they growl at you. Sometimes they're able to turn, so you have to kind of position to get a good vital hit. But they just sit there and freeze, and I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
Free money.
Awesome. So let's talk. Let's talk about Rocket League a little bit. So again, I've played Rocket League. I suck at Rocket League.
It was fun.
I mean, It's just completely different mechanics. Like if it was like if you never had to like leave the ground, I could probably do decent on it. But you need to adjust your chair.
Yeah, I was trying to get it to go up.
Yeah, it should just stand up and it should go up. There you go.
I think it's all the way up.
No, I think you're higher a little bit, maybe.
Possibly. Yeah, it's a little better.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a pretty fast paced. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. I think it's fun. I just suck at it, and I don't have necessarily the desire to try to get
better. Yeah,
good
grow in that aspect.
Yeah. So to talk to us about Rocket League, what is Rocket League?
So I don't remember the original name. It was like Super Acrobatic Rocket Powered Battle Cars or something like that. That was a long time ago. I think I was playing during, when it was called that. And as it grows, for the veteran players, it gives you a couple of different perks. So I have so many cars they're called Legacy. So since you were there since before, Rocket League really took off, it gives you free cars, you get free boost. It basically just like gives a whole bunch of good free items that are exclusive. Nobody else can get them ever again because it was like a time trial, kind of like Fortnite,
Yeah.
I mean, really, you got like Renegade Raider or default skins and everything else. There's just things you're not going to get. But with that, there's I think 4 main game modes. Being 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, and 4v4, but 4v4 isn't around anymore. They recently removed that, I think the past year, maybe year and a half.
Yeah.
But with that, those are the regular standard game modes.
Yeah.
And with that being standard, there's casual, then there's competitive where you get a rank. And then there's tournaments. So casual, you just play to play. It's where you can kind of play and grow. Without diving into the competitive world of it. Then once you hop into competitive, there's a multitude of ranks, but it starts at gold. And each rank has 3 levels. So it'd be it starts at bronze. There we go. And the first one would be bronze 1, then you go up to bronze 2, and then you go up to bronze 3, and then the next rank you would get after that would be silver. And then it does that all the way up to Supersonic Legend. Now, in between each rank, there's 4 divisions. So depending on how you start, when you do your rankings, they start you off at silver 1, I think. So depending on how you play, it'll put you up higher or it'll put you down higher. To get a rank in any competitive game mode, you have to play 10 matches of it. And then it takes the data from each of those matches and it puts you where you respectively, performed. So, you're starting off at silver 1. If you play, not to the best abilities, it'll put you at bronze. Being bronze 1, 2, or 3.
Mine would send me straight to the tutorial. It'd be like
it starts you off with a tutorial and then make you do everything through that so you can get the handles of everything. But what's it called? There's 4 divisions in each one. So it'd be bronze 1, division 1, then you win a match. And it'll take you up to bronze 1, division 2, and then throughout that you get all the way up and then you make to bronze 2. So with that, there's MMR, which is matchmaking ranking. And there's apps and websites you can use to track that, or depending if you play on PC, kind of like with Hunter, it gives you a couple special things you don't get on console. Where you can like see, trophy session scores and everything. Or trophy ratings. Or for Rocket League, it'll give you like MMR. You can see it next to people's names and stuff. I played with a couple people where I have to check mine on my phone. And it's like, oh, well, yours is blah, 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 because they can see it on their PC. But with that, matchmaking ranking kind of covers, I feel, all the ranks. So I'm just going to throw out a number like 575. That would be gold 2, I think. And that just kind of goes up all the way to the thousands. Once you reach about 1,000, I think that puts you in the higher percentile of players. Okay, I feel like I'm getting a little off topic.
No, you're good. You're good.
Let me think. Kind of explain the game more because I'm just kind of all over the place.
No, you're good. I mean, that's the nice thing about it. It's your podcast. You can be all over the place. That's the perk of it. So,
main things for it, you can customize your cars.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna explain just the basis of the game. Make it really clear.
Yeah.
It's super powered, like nitros, rocket fueled cars.
Yeah.
And with that, you can do flips. And if you jump and you aim your car towards the sky and press your nitros, you can fly.
Okay.
And the goal is to score goals. It's soccer with cars.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen like the Special Olympics. We know I do like wheelchair soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically that.
And when we get done with this podcast, I'll show you a video of them actually playing soccer.
I really want to try. It looks really
real
cool.
Soccer with real cars.
They have. Oh yeah, that's a good one too. That looks fun as well.
Yeah, it'd be a blast.
But it's soccer with a car, and each match is 5 minutes. Depending on the game mode, there's something called Heat Seeker.
Okay.
Where if you touch the ball, it flies in the opponent's goals direction.
And
it's basically defending the whole time.
Okay.
You're trying to push the ball in a certain direction where it flies. But if it hits the opponent's, I think, back wall, or they hit it, it comes back towards your goal. Okay. It's basically kind of passing back and forth until someone misses the ball and it goes in the net.
Yeah.
But for that, it's 1st to 7.
Okay.
But it's still kind of a 5-minute match.
Yeah.
But with that being, there's three other main game modes. Being 2v2 hoops.
Yeah.
Where it's basketball.
Okay.
The goals aren't flat like soccer goals anymore, but they're actual like bowls.
Okay.
You have to shoot the ball into them.
Okay.
There's drop shot, which there's a hexagonal kind of pattern floor. And if the opponent team touches the ball, it changes colors to their color. And if it hits the ground, it does damage.
Okay.
And then a certain amount of damage is done to that spot and opens up a hole. Then they have to shoot it into the hole.
Okay.
So kind of crazy.
That is crazy.
But there's 2 halves of the field. Your half, you have to protect the ball from hitting it with their like touch or colors.
Yeah.
If they touch it, it becomes theirs.
Okay.
If you touch it, it becomes yours. Your goal is to hit their floor before they hit your floor, make it into the broken spot.
Yeah.
And then the third game mode being Rumble.
Okay.
So that kind of basically gives power-ups every 10 seconds. And you can get like, I don't know if you it's not Ninja Warrior. It was a game and it's like obstacles and they're like, like the springy punch hand thing.
Oh yeah.
You can get one of those and that like punches the ball in whichever direction you're facing it. So let's say the ball's over here, you punch it, it flies in that direction, wherever it sits. And you have a suction grab.
Okay.
So it's a suction cup, you grab it and it pulls the ball in whichever direction you're facing.
Nice. So they're like power-ups.
Yeah, power-ups.
Okay.
Every 10 seconds. But I think there's a tornado that swirls the ball. There's freeze. You can just freeze the ball wherever it's sitting. So if it's in midair, it just stops there. If it's on the ground, it stops there. And so someone touches it or the timer for it runs out. I think it's like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And then there's spikes. Spikes and grapple. Grapple, it grapples you to the ball. So wherever the ball is, you get grappled towards it. If it's still moving, you're just following it until you hit the ball. And then spikes, it gets stuck to your car and you can just drive into the goal or whatever.
Oh, nice.
But that's another 5-minute, long match.
Yeah.
And those are the main game modes. With your cars, there's like chests and stuff you get for every so many levels. There's a battle pass, kind of like Fortnite. Okay, talking too fast.
No,
there's a battle pass, kind of like Fortnite, and with that, you can buy it. If you don't buy it, you still get stuff.
Yeah,
kind of Fortnite, you still get items and stuff. But they give cars, not V-Bucks, but rocket credits.
Okay,
and decals and stuff for your car. I think, real life decals for cars are really cool.
Yeah.
But with that, you can customize your car. There's different decals. There's different nitrous boosts and stuff you can use. There's different trails.
Okay.
So, when you play Fortnite and have like you're diving and there's a trail following you.
Yeah.
It's basically that, but it's for when you're driving.
Yeah.
There's different goal explosions.
Okay.
So there's a celebration or explosion every time you make a goal. It starts off with the standard one being either blue if you're on the blue team or orange if you're on the orange team. I have some of the legacy ones. So I have green, pink, purple, orange, and blue.
Okay.
And it's the same for some of the boosts.
Yeah.
I have, standard, which is the standard boost. It's either orange or blue, depending on which color you are. And it's kind of like color run smoke, I guess.
Yeah.
Colored smoke. Kind of you throw smoke bombs and stuff in the air. It's
yeah.
colored smoke.
mean, there's a lot of customization.
Yeah,
That
it's so
crazy.
much customization.
You can never
between
stop.
different cars and the different boosts and everything else.
So one of my questions I have is,
Yeah.
of course I play Fortnite quite a bit. Enjoy playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
And really hope that they bring competitive Fortnite to Blitz, or bring Blitz Royale to competitive. What's the competitive scene like? I mean, Fortnite, right? If you win the world championship, the Fortnite World Cup kind of thing, I mean, it's like a $3 million. Is there those kind of competitions in the Rocket League world?
So for Fortnite, I'm pretty sure it's FNCS, Fortnite, national, something, the big tournament with the pro gamers, Ninja, Tfue, all the crazy, really good players. For Rocket League, it's called RNCS.
Okay.
Rocket National, blah, 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 League, something. But basically, that has all of our pro players and everything.
Okay.
So I would say it's about the same. If you win it, you get a large amount of money. There's different teams.
Yeah.
Because Rocket League, there's the 1v1 setting, then there's the team setting.
Yeah.
I don't know if they still have a 4v4 RLCS, just because they don't have that as a common game mode anymore.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that extends all the way across. But there's pro teams. I have a couple of friends that are on pro teams, and they just got re-signed. So wild. So
that's crazy.
I'd play with them and lose very bad. But it's just kind of, I would say that's the pro scene. For our non-pro scene, it goes bronze to Supersonic Legend. Supersonic Legend being the most pros are Supersonic Legend.
Yeah.
It goes like Supersonic Legend and then pro. But some pros kind of in between.
Yeah. You're not saying there's not a lot of bronze pros out there?
Oh, definitely not.
But they also do they have to set themselves? Because I know that at the end of seasons your ranking reset. Do the pros do they have to reset, or do they always stay like
I
a
have
pro
no
ranking?
idea.
Like, and if you're the Supersonic, do you reset down to the bronze? Because like I know on Fortnite, once you hit Unreal, like you can't lose your Unreal ranking. Like you always stay at that Unreal ranking. Is that the same with?
Okay, I have a question about Rocket Racing. When you lose something, do you lose your rank? Do you go down?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, it's the same for Rocket League.
Okay.
So after every season, it restarts. You have to play your 10 matches to get your placement rank.
Yeah.
And depending on your skill level, it'll put you either where you were or close to it.
Okay.
Or a little bit behind. It depends on how you perform.
Yeah.
So for those, I think the top 3 ranks currently in the game are champ, being champion, grand champion, and then Supersonic Legend.
Yeah.
Before you get to the pro scene.
Yeah.
And with that, it'll put you kind of close to that. I have a couple friends that their peak, highest ranking they've reached is, I think, champion 1 or champ 2.
Yeah.
And with that, they'll play and they'll get a rank below, being like a diamond 2 or diamond 3 before they get to the plat 1 or champ 1 or champ 2. I'm plat 1, plat 2.
Okay.
So the ranks bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, champion, grand champion, Supersonic Legend, pro.
Yeah. Yeah. So
you restart every season.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
So with those, kind of as we're getting ready to wrap up here, we're almost at our hour. So with these 2 games, why did you pick these 2 games for today's topic? Like, do they have certain things in common? Like, what made you go like, these 2 games fit really well together? What's the
I just kind of wanted to tie in more of the joystick part of this podcast.
The
joystick jungle. I feel like I've talked a lot about the jungle, the animals,
and
everything, but I haven't really talked about video games. So I wanted to bring 2 of my favorites in that I know feel a decent bit about. And talk to our audience, speak to our guests and everything, and really just show them the other half of this channel.
Absolutely. Well, and it's crazy because as fun as they both are, and as much as you play them both, I mean, and Fortnite for me is your Rocket League, but they work so well because one of them is very calculated. It's moving in silence. It's planning out everything that you're doing, where the other one is just kind of
really
like
fast paced, just get at it, go, go, go.
Split second decisions. And I will say, I mean, even with Hunter, like there's a lot of split second decisions that you have to make. But it took you 10 minutes to get to that split second decision where your loading screen is the amount of time it takes to get your split second.
And then you start, 1, 2, 3,
go. And then you're go. And then it's just 5 minutes of just absolute chaos and fun and stuff. But no, I mean, they're both fun. I would say next week, especially
some, content, from both these games that I put up on the CV here.
Yeah, it'd be fun. And then we do a walkthrough of it and just kind of like,
just real quick to close out. I have a gaming channel. Forgot about that. So I have a little bit of stuff I could pull up on there real quick.
We'll definitely tell people what your gaming channel is so that they can go and subscribe to it.
Yes, Gamer King 202. This little white goes to the red headset.
Okay, nice.
Amazing.
Did you just subscribe me to your channel?
I did. Of course I have it.
That's fine. I'll allow it this time.
This is one of my Hunter Call the Wild, videos. I was playing on Salzwiesen.
Okay.
And this is on my PlayStation.
Yeah.
But I was using the 22 rifle, kind of doing a 22 challenge. How many animals can I down with a 22?
Yeah.
And I was shooting a raccoon here, as you can see.
Okay. So we got a level 1.
And a level 1 female raccoon.
But it's a level 2.
Yeah, it's a class 2 animal.
You
can see in the top corner up there.
Oh, you have a different reticle. Well, you got a different reticle than I have.
Yeah. Got it. It's fleeing. It's running. I don't know how well you can see it, but then it just stops and drops.
Nice. Oh yeah, I see it there to the left-hand side. Nice.
That's a little bit of a Hunter. And just go back a second, and I have some rocket videos. Play this quick. It's a minute, 26 seconds. Not too bad. Got a little intro. This is when I was really getting into editing and everything.
Yeah.
For first time editors, content creators, you really get out there. For PlayStation, there's an app called Share Factory. You can go on there and it gives you all the editing. It's kind of like CapCut in a sense for mobile or computer.
Okay.
But that allows me to sit there and edit, clips. There's the record button. Same for, I think, most consoles.
Yeah.
Xbox, you have your record button. PlayStation, you have your record button.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah. So
a little fun. I have some clips I put up here.
So what's your YouTube name again? Just repeat it for everybody.
Gamer King 202.
Okay.
So white goes to red headset.
Is that just here or is that on Twitch? You have a different one for Twitch?
I have a different one for Twitch. I'm working on getting my name changed a little bit.
Okay.
Because when I created it, I was like 14.
Nice.
But this is where I post most of my gaming content.
Yeah. So if you guys haven't subscribed, go in to Gamer King 202 and subscribe. So, but with that, let's let this audience get back to it. And
real quick, show the joystick jump.
Oh, look, we're live right now.
We are indeed.
It shows. There's our live video right here, and I actually know that there's a couple people currently watching on that right this second. So.
And then one more real quick, get the JS.
Yes.
Fishing.
Absolutely.
And where's that inside? Farming. There we go. Those are all 3 of my channels, DJ's Fishing, Farming. And hopefully, I see more, support and love. I appreciate, what I've received so far.
Absolutely.
Everyone on this podcast.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, the reality of it is where we started a couple months ago. You've come a long ways on it, and it's so much fun to do. But and you've got some incredible support. You've got some incredible people who come in and support your podcast. So
yeah,
keep grinding. We'll hit it again heavy next week, and thank you guys all so much.
Thank you so much for coming. We're about to close out. I appreciate all of your love and support. Showing up for my podcast every week. Wednesdays usually at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. Today we did a little bit earlier.
Yeah, we did. We did a little bit earlier just because we were already in the podcast studio doing a different podcast. So we made this one work. But yeah, thank you guys all so much, and enjoy the rest of your day. And just we need to come up with like a fun, like,
yeah, we need like a outro.
Yes. we can put my outro up. I think it just says stream offline, but
yeah,
with that, we will see you guys next week.
Yeah, see you guys next week.
Never disappoint, so we have coincidentally stumbled on a legendary. Wait until they see us now, waiting for the opportune time to show them this new power of mine. Win Woods is where we landed, we're 2 rows and next to be commended.